Alright, man, today's Tuesday before Christmas. Rained 2 inches during the night last night, and that's the last truck on the first round going out of here. Kevin's on the bulldozer giving him a little shove to go up the hill. The humidity is terrible right now. Look at that truck sliding. The road's just right over that hill he's fixing to crest over, but the humidity is terrible. Kevin pushed this off this morning for me, and it is wet. It rained all day long Monday. We worked all day. Hauled 18 loads in the rain.
That's all year they're business. And that road, that interstate road gets super slick, so let's go slow.
So,
it's getting slick down there.
So when this truck goes over that hill.
I'm gonna grab a $5 shovel can. We'll make sure we got that big right there in the road, piss somebody off, and I'll check it and I'll be running.
Okay. See, that truck's going over that hill there now, and the road, the asphalt.
Ray had to back up 3 times.
The asphalt's right there. So it's a hill coming in the asphalt. Anytime you got mud on those front tires on those trucks, when you hit that at a curve like that, they will not turn. It's just like a race car on a racetrack. They just push. They push, so you have to back up 2 or 3 times to get out. But you can see the road over there. That truck's fixing to come down over there, but there he goes. You can see him. So today will probably be the last day this week we work. They're talking about rain coming back in this evening, raining all night again. We're not coming up here if it rains tomorrow. We'll be done, because we're basically just going to keep going, today and get all the trucks. And if we can make today, we'll be satisfied. That's the thing. So I'll be back in a minute. Ground is wet. Oh my goodness, the ground is wet after all that rain we had yesterday and then last night. So I'll be back in a little bit. See y'all. You can see what we're dealing with. We won't get 3 rounds today because I didn't start loading at 6 this morning, because it was actually still raining just before we got up here. But it's just this ground here is a clay with a little bit of sand in it, but once you get on back there, it's more of a clay, and it's real greasy, real slick. You just take the dozer and just kind of skim it off a little bit, and we had to push the trucks out. I had to help them in here, but at least we're working. So we just, like I said earlier in that first clip, we're just after getting today is all that we're after doing. So I'm fixing to walk out here, and I'm gonna talk to y'all and get out here where Chad is on the 726, and I'm gonna film him a little bit. Several years ago, a lot of y'all who watch my videos who are local to me here will recognize this name that I'm going to tell you. But several years ago, there's a logger west of us here. His name is Link Nason, L-I-N-K, Link. And he told me one time, he said, Tim, he said, a Tigercat buncher is the Mack truck of bunchers. And I'm here to tell you he was not lying about that either. That machine there, we bought that machine. It come from up here in North Mississippi. Several of y'all know whose machine that was right there. We bought it from B&G, which is a Tigercat dealer. The logger in North Mississippi had traded the machine off. And it's an 07, it's got almost 11,000 hours on it now. And we bought it. They put an engine in it for us. And, I run that thing the other day, Saturday I run it a little bit. We've had 3 John Deere 843H's, 3 of them. Our first one we bought in 1997. And I run it. I used to do all the cutting and everything. So, I know what a rubber tire buncher is all about. I've got a lot of hours on the rubber tire buncher. But I'm here to tell you, John Deere ain't got nothing on that machine right there. Nothing's on that machine. That thing is, it runs a saw the recovery on the saw is crazy, man. I mean, and the machine is a little bit bigger machine. It's heavier than a John Deere, and I've run it a few times. I run it last Saturday in this big wood right here, and it is just wicked what you can do with that thing right there. I mean, it is crazy. I would hate to see one of the new ones with the 9-liter in it, what it would do, but just a good machine. Now, the reason why we're not running the 830, we got the 830 track cutter, we don't need it on this job. It's on this job, but we're fixing to have an undercarriage put up under the 830. So to get me back in the loader, I'm popping out the run. That is dead there. To get me back in the loader, we put Chad on the 726. He's got a lot of experience cutting and everything, and got me back in the loader while Derek's still off. Derek's a little bit better. Derek got his drain tube out Monday, December 21st. He did get his drain tube out, so we might see him back mid-January. So he's gonna get 2 of these trees here. This machine here does not play, man. I am not kidding you, Jack. That's a 5702 head on that thing too. But so we might see Derek back out mid-January. I'm not sure. I'm really not expecting it. I'm figuring probably more like February, 1st of February, because old Derek, he's still got a little ways to go before we see him. But that machine is so much more comfortable to run than the John Deere is. And our John Deere's, man, at 10,000 hours, those things were junk. I mean, just, you had to constantly baby them things and all that stuff, and we still got one John Deere left and all. We're gonna sell it, but you see the recovery, how quick that saw come back up on that thing. But I like the way the machine's set up. I like the straight front glass on it. I like that, just a flat front glass instead of three glasses on the front of it. And you can tell it's heavy when you're in it, and it actually stands up pretty good. I was kind of worried with the 34s on it that in this soft ground that it wouldn't stand up as well. And it's got one button that will open all 4 clamps on it too, so that's pretty cool. See, just right on through it. That's a big tree, man. That's a big one. But you notice I'm standing on this side of it. Because the disc is turning the other way. So if something flies off, it's gonna go the other way, away from me or whatever. If the saw catches something or it throws something out, it's going the other way. Everything. But I'm gonna ease back over here. I'm gonna get some film. With my GoPro in it. I just ain't got time to fool with it right here before Christmas. I'll get some maybe this next week, New Year's week. And couple of saws here. With Chad running it with the GoPro in there, I'm gonna do that. But we're coming to a close on the year. I hope all of y'all had a good year. And I'm gonna do a few things different this next year. I got some things in store that I think y'all are gonna like. They're gonna be pretty cool. And some of it is gonna incorporate some of y'all too. I'll let y'all know more about that later on. So I'm gonna need a little bit of help from y'all. But it'll be cool once I do it, get it all put together and everything. But so I'm gonna try some stuff. I'm almost to 2,000 subscribers and about almost 700,000 views, and so that's good. I've got a video that I'm saving for 1 million views. 1 million's gonna come pretty quick, and kind of wade through this brush. And it's a good video. It's something that y'all hadn't seen me do yet. And what it is, it's me running a chainsaw, cutting down with a chainsaw. I can cut really good with a saw. And what it is, it's a lot of multiple camera angles and stuff like that. Actually, I saw one of my GoPros mounted on the saw. Really, really cool stuff, but I'm saving that for 1 million views. So if y'all want to see that video, y'all keep continuing to watch, and it'll come pretty quick, because I'm doing right now right around 100,000 views a month, so it won't take long, 3 more months or so, you'll get to see it. But I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas from all of us here at TDK Logging. Me, of course, I'm Tim, and the K is my middle brother Kevin, and then the D is my baby brother Derek. My dad didn't put his name in there, he just left it at TDK. And my sister Samantha. She always wants to know why she was left out. And I can't answer that, Samantha. I wasn't the one calling the shots on that, so you're gonna have to talk to Dad about that. But it's been a good year. Been a good year. Scary year. Thought old Derek was gonna lose old Derek there for a little bit, but so I just keep hanging around, man. I appreciate y'all. It's been I have met some really cool people, some really cool friends, and that I talk to on a weekly basis and stuff like that. And that's a lot of fun. I mean, I got people from all over the world that I never would have met had it not been for YouTube and stuff like that. But y'all be good. I hope y'all enjoy. I'm gonna crank out a few more videos before the first of the year, so we'll see y'all later.